Well, no, it's Pindar. Okay, I got a picture here of what a reptilian dracon looks like. This is from David Wilcox's channel. I'll just turn the video on a little bit. You can see that's what it looks like. If you're a reptilian Draco, we call them Dracons because it's just kind of cute. Now, some of the people on YouTube have been talking about how the Draco fly over top of cities and they spray chemtrails and gases all over to make you stupid. What can you do to protect yourselves? Well, you don't really see gas masks being sold too much. Maybe on Amazon you could get one, but I think the best way to protect yourself from chemtrails is nobody's got planes to go up and shoot them down. But you do have governments that own lots of expensive planes. Why doesn't the government go and shoot down these reptilian enemy planes? I mean, you're the taxpayer and you paid for these planes, missile commands and all these things, and drones. I don't know. I don't understand, but, President Trump is in charge of the military. He should be telling them, you go and shoot them down. And then there's supposed to be these benevolent extraterrestrials. One say Arcturians and Pleiadians that are out there patrolling around. But for some reason, David Wilcox says that these guys right here, these reptilians, and I'm not going to say I'm a reptilian, but anybody that watches me knows that Pindar is a reptilian Draco shapeshifter. But I'm a good one because I got converted over to the good side. I'm not going to tell you how, but it's true. But now I'm sort of just confirming the truth that, that the Draco are here. And unfortunately, they're running a lot of your companies. So if you've got a bad boss, could be reptilian Draco controlled. Could be human, but a lot of humans, they don't have to be reptilian to be kind of not very nice people. So, and then the stories that the Bushes and the Clintons and Obama were reptilian Draco. Well, David Wilcock on this show. Negative group. Well, we already know that, the Bush family traded with Nazi Germany during World War II. I don't know. Sounds kind of reptilian Draco profiteering. Slave trading. Well, we all know that the Nazis like to use slave labor. So, if that's who the Nazis' allies are, the reptilian Draco, I'm sorry, that's the people who are running the world, and so you gotta get off your ass and start talking to your neighbor about, how come we don't see a militia around? How come we don't have guns in our cities? I mean, people say, well, because humans are going to shoot humans. But who's going to shoot the reptilian overlords? You gotta have weapons. That was why the Americans have got their amendments to the Constitution, so they can carry weapons and have a militia. In Canada, we don't have a militia. Well, they do, but no one knows where they are. No one sees them driving around in tanks. We don't see any Air Force. We're totally defenseless. We're relying on our local police department to shoot down reptilian Draco ships. I don't think so. Then try and get a hold of your member of parliament. I don't even know who it is. Sorry, I don't know how to help you. But, that's what I'm here for, to tell you. Unfortunately, the Draco got you already. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to be not so Draco. All right, well, I'm trying to give you an idea that it's really an uphill battle. It's very uphill because you don't have anything on your side. You are the enslaved population. And how are you going to get it from under? I mean, okay, well, maybe I'm on your side. And, let's say, just for example, I'm on your side. You got to get more people involved. You got to talk it up. You got to basically get everybody that you know talking about UFOs and talking about aliens and trying to figure out, are there some good ones that we can ally with? This was President Eisenhower after World War II. Apparently, benevolent aliens came in and said, we'll help you out, but you got to get rid of your nuclear weapons. And Eisenhower didn't want to get rid of them. He was a general and he liked to have guns and things. So, the good guys left, and all that was left was the reptilians that were already allied with the Nazi Germans. So that's why we have the situation we've got. It's because Eisenhower was an idiot. He was a general, and, generals like to go and have shoot-'em-up wars, and that was what he was like. Now, his great-granddaughter, Laura Magdalena Eisenhower, is basically trying to say, well, I'm sorry, my forebear kind of screwed up, and I'm all about love and things. So you can look her up, Laura Magdalena Eisenhower, on YouTube, and you can see what she has to say about this kind of stuff. But she said that, her great-great-grandfather did warn people about the military-industrial complex, that basically be things like Rockwell and Lockheed and McDonnell Douglas and Rand Corporation, and General Motors, Ford, all of the ones that make consumer goods also seem to make a lot of different kinds of military applications. So there you have it, dual-use technologies. No one wants to talk about how Canada sold nuclear reactors to Argentina when it was a dictatorship, and the Argentinians sold the technology to the Egyptians, who wanted to go and nuke the Israelis. And then there were all these different kind of corporations from different countries that have been selling stuff to North Korea. Missiles and the Iranians. Basically, all of the governments on the planet want to blow everybody up. And then they build underground bases where they can hide until all the shooting is done. They're very stupid because they figure somehow they're going to come out from underneath and they can go back on the planet after it's full of radioactivity. These people that you elect, or maybe they just steal the elections, there's a lot of talk about that from QAnon. But they're stupid because once the planet is nuked, it's polluted forever. You can't live on it. So these people are so stupid. That's why Pindar's been calling for a coup. A coup is basically you gotta chop off the top layer of governments because these ones are too stupid and they do cheat at elections. Even Donald Trump says it's rigged, folks. So, how's that gonna happen? Well, I know I came to your side, but I didn't bring any of my weaponries because, just because I go and cross the floor doesn't mean everyone else will follow me, but I hope some of them will. You gotta be strong. I'll just tell you that the human that converted me, it was a human, was very strong, very strong. Not really military, maybe, I got one eye closed like Illuminati. No, not Illuminati, neither. a normal, regular person converted a Draco Reptilian. Gotta figure that one out. It can be done. You stand your ground. When the time comes, don't be afraid. I'm Pindar giving you an update.